It's time for Did You Watch It?
How does this show work? We watch what we like, we talk about what we watch, and maybe you'll like what you hear. I'm Liz.
And I'm Neil. Last night we streamed the finale of I Want to Marry Harry. We watched the show on Saturday, June 28th, 2014. Here's what we thought about it. It's the finale.
It is the finale. I'm so excited.
We made it. We reached the finish line. I want to show my appreciation before we get started.
Okay.
I want to thank the people that are listening to this because we were very concerned when they canceled the show.
Yes.
That we wouldn't be able to finish, that the listening audience would just sort of drop off.
Right.
Thanks to Fox for making the remaining episodes available. We were able to continue, and we want to thank the listeners for sticking with us because, the numbers have been wonderful.
Woot woot!
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you, ladies.
I know, right?
And also the producers of the show. You gave us a Joe Millionaire first season style quality experience. And
yes.
Some of us actually got the joke. We knew what was going down. We had no problem buying into what you were selling, and we had fun doing it.
We loved it, and really bummed it's over, by the way.
I have a couple of announcements.
Okay, yay.
Did You Watch It? We'll be covering Bachelor in Paradise.
Yay!
Which will be starting on August 4th on ABC. We have not yet worked out the full and complete details as to who will be hosting. I'm anticipating that Liz and Isabel will come back for another go-round. I'm kind of, entertaining the idea that I might join them.
Yes, please!
And I can't even say it without it coming off wrong.
I know, just say it, because it would be an awesome threesome.
Well, there we go. It'll be the awesome threesome doing the Bachelor in Paradise, which on some levels kind of keeps in the spirit of the show.
Yeah, I think you should do it.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
On September 24th, the 25th season of The Amazing Race will be starting.
Yay!
I am very confident that Liz and I will be back.
Yes, we have to
cover that season. And there's also a little hinting that there may be some Real Housewives coverage in the future.
Possibly.
We're still working out the details and figuring out exactly which ones we're going to start with, but the broadcast schedule is going to dictate which ones we focus on first. So
it's so exciting. I'm so excited.
Well, all right. And hopefully that will give us plenty to do through the first part of the fall, and other things will come up, I'm sure.
Yeah, we are not twiddling our thumbs, my friend.
With all that, we're now going to bring you the final episode of I Want to Marry Harry. Yay. So we start with the introduction of the three finalists, and the only reason that I brought the introduction into this is because it really kind of reinforced a lot of points that I had brought up in weeks past.
Okay.
Kimberly basically said that she wanted to be treated like a princess, but she didn't necessarily want to become one.
I know. I loved her little intro.
Yes.
It was so her.
Yeah. Kelly kind of reinforced what I've been saying for many weeks is that, she wants to win more than she's looking for love. Her thing is she wants to beat Karina and Kimberly more than anything.
And at her own proclamation, she's the only girl who's here for the right reason.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Really, Kelly?
And Karina is definitely looking for a lifestyle change rather than the man.
Yeah, she's looking for the whole kingdom and all that stuff.
Yeah, because she wants to be a princess.
I know she does. It has such a nice ring to it.
Yeah. I loved when Kimberly said, something's off in Kelly's head.
Oh, I know, right? You're like, let me count the ways.
Note to Kimberly, the official term is TBI. It's traumatic brain injury, okay? Which can lead to behavioral and personality changes, so we'll just blame it on the backflip.
Okay.
We also find out for the first time that there's $250,000 on the line if the person who is selected actually accepts him as just Matt Hicks and not Prince Harry.
I know, and this was kind of cool, just seeing that twist, the fact that they would get to split it, if the girl went along with it.
Oh, absolutely. So, starts out at breakfast. The girls find out they will be meeting Sir in London and actually embarking on a little tourist junket to some of London's most famous sites. So we also find out that there's actually going to be an elimination once they get back to the castle. Now, note to Kelly, I never heard Kimberly say anything about her ex, except that he cheated on her and she paid for everything and that he didn't have a car or a job. Kelly said that both of these women were talking about their ex-boyfriends. But I don't think Kimberly ever spent a lot of time talking about her ex-boyfriend.
You're right. She didn't. She just said it kind of in her little introduction, but that was it.
Yeah, but, maybe it was just the competitive juices overflowing on Kelly's part.
With these three, please.
Yeah, I know. Believe me. So, our first audience is with Kelly. Sir and her had lunch at the Gherkin.
Yes.
And I got the date order wrong from last episode, but 8 minutes and 20 seconds into the episode, Kelly started her narc fest.
All right, so you won. It was 7 minutes, right? That was your guess?
That was my guess.
Yeah, I mean, she was the first to throw everyone under the bus.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't just Karina. It was both of them.
It was both of them, but at 8 minutes and 52 seconds, she was the one that brought up Karina's wallet.
Yes, and I love the way she innocently did this. Have you ever looked in Karina's wallet? I mean, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
See, but once again, stalkers of a feather.
Flock together. Right.
It's like she just figured, well, I do it. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, my gosh.
So Matt expressed his concern about how Kelly would react if she were to find out that he wasn't really Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Okay. Note to Matt, have you ever watched Fatal Attraction? So then we move on to the audience with Karina at the London Eye.
Yeah, and she is in it all the way, both feet.
It was so funny that Matt had the flutes in his hand because, it is a date with Karina, so you got to have some alcohol present.
Because if she takes a sip, there will be some lip locking.
Yes, exactly.
There really wasn't anything else other than, oh, you're so cute.
Yeah, well, Kelly's little landmine did kind of work because, the discussion went to the ex-boyfriends and didn't mention the wallet specifically, but it caused Matt to ask questions.
Yeah.
And here's Karina treading water, just saying, oh, please, let me get back to shore before I drown.
Right. When she was just telling him that she really hasn't thought about him at all. And I'm thinking, okay, how can you say that when you were showing everybody his picture?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Then he had dinner at the Tower Bridge with Kimberly.
Yes.
Okay, I know that editing is damn near everything when it comes to these shows, but seeing the two of them together, there was something very positive there.
It was so much chemistry, and I loved it. I loved seeing her with him. I loved the way she was talking to him, and the way he was looking at her. It was really telling.
Yes, exactly. Matt said, the fact that I've had to work hard to get to know this girl makes me like her even more.
I know. We see her being so hopeful, and her face just lights up when she's around Matt, and you can just see it and you can feel it. So I was glad to see her kind of really start to trust herself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which takes us to the first tribunal.
Oh, yes. And this is where 3 become 2.
The 3 ladies are in the room together, and here comes Kingsley. Sir would like to speak with Kelly.
I was not surprised.
Oh, I was not surprised. I was rather hopeful.
Right? But their conversation when they were kind of talking about each other, I think it was Karina that was saying Kelly would do anything. Like there's something so wrong with that picture. It's beyond stalker.
Yeah. And as far as Matt is concerned, now he realizes that she's been playing games.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it finally came out. I've been waiting for it to come out, and thank God it did.
Yeah, exactly. I have to ask.
Okay.
After Kelly got the news, it's like it was a marked difference.
Oh, the panic, right? Where she's just like grabbing at him and grasping at him.
And then, please don't tell me I'm going home. That whole thing.
Yeah.
But this one, she was uncharacteristically calm.
She was pissed.
Yeah, she was absolutely pissed. As she leaves the little gazebo, I'm watching her. And I'm waiting for something to happen because you just know it can't be this smooth.
No, she got up and got out.
There was a little bit of loser speak, but compared to the stuff that she's pulled over the last few episodes,
it was nothing.
It was barely a blip.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you go. Say what you got to say walking.
Don't look back.
Just let me remember you as you were.
Exactly. When he was talking to Kelly and she was trying to tell him how great she was, did you hear what she said?
What'd she say?
She said, "No, you're great. You've served your town and your country." Okay. I was like, what? You've served your town and country?
And country. You're a wonderful mayor. We get the final audience with Kimberly and Karina, and it's a winter wonderland in July.
Yes. When they were coming down the stairs and going out to the winter wonderland, they were just holding hands.
Yes.
And I thought, they're not happy for each other.
Well, they could be.
Karina?
That whole holding hands thing was, we got rid of crazy. Yeah.
Okay, now it's in perspective. Okay, that makes sense.
Everybody is now breathing a sigh of relief.
Including me.
Yeah, see, so believe me, they could have made out on the stairs. They were so happy. We're just going to jump straight ahead to it because there really wasn't much in the whole winter wonderland thing.
Other than a lot of fake snow.
Yeah, snow, July, how cute. All right, that's all we need to say about it. So then we get to the final tribunal, and Karina went first, which kind of gave us a little indication.
Yeah, but they've done that before where they've showed snippets of other people and then kind of switched the order. So I still wasn't sure. I was hoping, but I still wasn't sure at that point.
Okay. Well, when Matt told her that she wasn't the one that he chose...
Oh my gosh.
Silence.
This was bad.
It was very bad.
Silence, bitter face, like she was kind of glaring at him.
Well, when she looked at him...
Well, she only looked at him like one iota of a moment.
Right. After he said that she wasn't the one, and she started to get up out of the chairs.
Yes.
Yeah, she just couldn't look at him.
She was gone super fast.
Yeah. I'm not going to be a princess. A lot of loser speak on the way out.
I know. But, it's Karina. She's probably not used to just not getting the guy, right?
Yes. Her dreams of, being a royal consort are kind of in the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
But she's young and, the whole thing about it makes me question love. And really... I mean, you made it to the final two.
No, in her mind, she had already won his heart, right?
Yeah.
She just had no clue that she wouldn't be picked. I think it was just sheer shock.
Yeah, Karina didn't think that Kimberly was princess material.
No, and that's where she went wrong.
Exactly. Plus the whole, 30-day chip thing.
Yeah. Yes.
So then when he brought in Kimberly, and actually he went out to the, to the snow.
Yeah.
To be with Kimberly. And I like when he said, you weren't vying for my attention. You weren't up in my grill.
I know, right? I loved it. I seriously busted out laughing.
That was incredibly funny. And so he selected her and everything was fine. And, but there's one more thing you should know.
I know. And at this point, the fear was just gripping me in the throat. I thought,
Note to Hulu, I appreciate that you have made it possible for me to watch this show, but increasing the commercial break by over 50% is just not cool.
So irritating.
I mean, my God, it was like a 90-second break, and it's like, really? Really? So when he finally told her that, his name was Matthew.
Yes.
And she didn't care.
Yes, and he said that she completely had his heart. I just thought that was so sweet.
Love the strategically placed fireworks.
Yes.
Which I know is pissing off Kelly in retrospect.
Kelly and Karina, if they were anywhere close.
Well, see, the thing is, Karina's probably not pissed off because, he wasn't really a prince. So she wasn't going to be a damn princess, no way.
But I loved Kimberly's face, right? She was so excited.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Kimberly and Matt. I really hope that they at least go out for bangers and mash one day.
I know.
And I gotta say, excellent touch at the very end when they get to ride off on the tandem bike.
Oh, yeah, right?
Okay, note to Kelly, see what happens when you pedal?
Yeah, That's true.
See what happens when you pedal, Kelly? You get your man.
I know. And I loved it when she said, "Do you still have a British accent?"
Well, this was fun.
This was super fun. I'm glad we got to watch the whole thing.
I am glad I got to watch it with you.
Aw, I'm glad I got to watch it with you too.
Oh, look up. No fireworks.
Neil, I love doing this show with you. It was awesome.
Well, yes, it was. It was great.
Yeah.
That's our time for today. You can follow us on Twitter at @did_you_watch_it. You can also find us at iTunes. Let us know what you think. Thank you for listening.